Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. As-salatu was-salamu ala ashrafil anbiya'i wal mursaleen. Nabiyyina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Wa man tabi'ahum bi ihsan ila yawmiddin. Amma ba'd. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri. Wahlul uqdatan min lisani yafqahu qawli. ربي زدني علما ربي زدني علما ربي زدني علما نافعا اللهم نرجو رحمتك فلا تكلنا إلى أنفسنا طرفة عين وأصلح لنا شأننا كله وأصلح لنا شأننا كله لا إله إلا أنت اللهم أحسن عاقبتنا في الأمور كلها وأجرنا من خزي الدنيا وعذاب الآخرة اللهم اجعل الحياة زيادة لنا في كل خير واجعل الموت راحة لنا من كل شر اللهم ايتنا العلم النافع الذي ننتفع به وتقبل منا الجهاد في طريقك وتقبل حسناتنا واحفظنا من الرياء والكبر اللهم أذهب البأس رب الناس واشف أنت شافي لا شفاء إلا شفاؤك شفاء لا يغادر سقما اللهم احفظنا تحت ظل عرشك لا يكون فيه ظل إلا ظلك اللهم إنا نسألك الجنة وما قرب إليها من قول أو عمل ونعوذ بك من النار وما قرب إليها من قول أو عمل أسأل الله أن يرحمنا برحمته التي وسعت كل شيء وعمت كل حي نسأل الله أن يهدينا ويحشر صدورنا للإسلام نسأل الله أن يرزقنا وإياكم الفقه في الدين آمين أهلا وسهلا ومرحبا بكم يا أيها الإخوة في هذه الحلقة الجديدة للتعلم للتفكر للتعامل اللغة العربية لغير ناطقين بها اليوم لنكمل الدرس أو نهاية الدرس الذي يسمى الدرس 15 بإذن الله تعالى وأيضا لنبدأ بدرس جديد الدرس 16 ومن كتاب الدروس اللغة العربية جزء أول ورقم صفحة 90. So inshallah we will just complete chapter number 15 today and just we will start inshallah chapter number 16 also from part 1 of Durusul Lugha and it is on page number 90. So I will be sharing the screen so you can just see that the book will be on your screens now. So this is chapter number 15 and the last I think third last exercise we were doing exercise number 7 and after this there is one more exercise or it's a table, then after that a new chapter will start. So this exercise number 7 Ikra Waktub. So Ikra Waktub, read and write. So Ikra Waktub, read and write. So just please read it and just try to solve these exercises. Yes, brother Sikandar, you can start with Ibda Anta.
Yes, Assalamu alaikum.
Wa assalam.
ذهب أبي إلى القاهرة قبل أسبوع.
ذهب أبي إلى القاهرة قبل أسبوع. So what will be the translation for this?
So one question. So I think Qahirata is Mamnu al-Sarf.
It is mamnu min as-sarf, but once on mamnu min as-sarf you have alif lam, so the rule breaks, so it will get the kasra. If any
Oh,
mamnu sarf, if any mamnu min as-sarf is having alif lam, so once alif lam comes on the ism, so it makes it more specific. It makes it more weightage. It gives it more weightage on the pattern of that it is becoming an ism. So the dominating factor will be that it is a ism and it will be a mu'arab now because of alif and lam. If there is no alif lam, then it will be kahirata. But once alif lam comes, so that mamnu min as-sarf is not valid and it will get the kasra. This is the exception to the mamnu min as-sarf. That's why it's zahaba abi ila al-qahirati. If I will remove alif lam, so I will say zahaba abi ila qahirata qabla usbu'in. So what will be the translation for this?
my father went to Qahira before 1 week.
Yes, my father went to Cairo before 1 week. So here these sentences are having a verb, are having verbs in it. So zahaba is the fa'al. This is a fa'al which deals with the past. The action had already been done. That's why it's zahaba. Zahaba is the fa'al. You will say this is fa'al and it is mazi. Fa'alun mazi, this is the past, this is a verb which defines the action in the past. And who is doing this action? Father. So Abun is doing the action of going. Already he went. So, but here is the father is not any other father, but the father is having a nisbah to the ya'i mutakallim. So this will become a B. Because of ya'i mutakallim, it will give a kasra what follows before it. So my father went ila kahira. This is muta'alliq bil fa'al. This is connected with the verb. And this is qabla. What is qabla in this sentence?
This is Zarful Zaman.
Okay, and what's the other name? Maf'ul fihi. Maf'ul fihi, or we say here zarfu zaman. Zarfu zaman or maf'ul fihi. Why this is qabla, not qablu? Dr. Zahid. Dr. Zahid, why not qablu? Why qabla? Why not qabl? Why qablu? Why qabla, not qablu? Akhi Zafar. Why qabla? Why ba'da qabla? Because maf'ul fihi, in the definition we studied that it is always
Maftu.
mansoob.
Oh, sorry, Mansub.
It is always mansoob. It's always mansoob with nasab. With nasab. With a fatah, or you say with a fatah. So qabla, and this qabla is muzaf because the adverbs comes as muzaf. comes at muzaf, and after that will be muzaf ilay. That's why you can see here, it's written here, usbu'in with a kasratain. لماذا? Why? Because ماذا يأتي بعد ظرف المضاف إليه ما الإعراب على مضاف إليه؟ ما الإعراب على مضاف إليه؟ هي كسرة. That's why you find that there is kasra, usbu'in. Two kasra because it is without alif lam. If there will be alif lam, then there will be only one kasra. So this is a verbal sentence. What are the things we need to remember? That this is a verbal sentence. In this verbal sentence, we will not see the mubtada and khabar. We will see the verb and the doer of action. The fa'al and the file. So this is the file and this is the fa'al. Okay, and this is maf'ul fihi. This is maf'ul fihi. This is maf'ul fihi, or you say zarfu zaman. Then second sentence, please read.
Mata خرجت من الفصل يا محمد.
متى خرجت من الفصل يا محمد.
يا محمد.
ماذا جواب؟
خرجت بعد درس.
خرجت. Now the
خرجت.
Muhammad will answer. He will say خرجت بعد الدرس. بعد الدرس. متى خرجت? When you left من الفصل from the class, O Muhammad. So Muhammad is answering خرجت, I left بعد الدرس, after the lesson. After the lesson, that I left after the lesson. أو خرجت بعد نهاية الدرس, after the lesson was finished or after the completion of lesson, I left. خرجت بعد الدرس. So now here, mata is a zarf. Mata is the zarf when, zarfu zaman. So once we say when, so something will come in the answer which will define the when. So when you left, so he's saying the answer for when is bada. Bada is the answer for mata. So mata kharajta. Kharajta here was zahaba. Here is kharajta. So kharaja is the fa'alun madhi, is the fa'alun madhi, but ta is for the second person. Is for the second person. First person, then we have the second person, and then we have the third person. In the verbs, so like if I will say kharaja, this will be for the third person. For the second person will be kharaj, kharajta. And for the first person, yani if I am speaking, I will say kharaj tu. Kharaj tu. That's why this question was posed to Muhammad. So Muhammad was the second person. That's why kharaj ta. That's why kharaj ta. So once the Muhammad became the first person, now he is answering. Now he will say kharaj tu. So it will become the first person. So either it will be the third person, someone who is not there, the second person, or we say the addressee to whom we are talking with, and the first person is the one who is answering, the one who is speaking, the first person. So likewise it will be zahaba. Here came zahaba because we were discussing about the father, and the father was not here. So two people or two persons, they were discussing So they asked him, where is your father, or when your father left? So the father is the entity which is outside the conversation. That's why the father is the third person. That's why you see Zahaba. Zahaba will come here. It will not come Zahabtu or Zahabta. It will come Zahaba. So again, this ya is a vocative particle. It's a harfu nida. And nida means that we are calling someone. To whom we are calling, it will be the munada. It will be the munada. As we have already studied about these things, it will be munada. Someone to whom we are calling. So Muhammad is the munada here. So Muhammad is answering kharajtu, I left after the dars. So kharajtu here, what are the two things in this? Can anyone tell me? In kharajtu there are two things. What are the two things in this?
Fail and file.
Yes, ahsant. Fa'al and file. So kharaj is the fa'al and tu is the file. So kharaj is the fa'al and tu is the file. So fa'al and file both are in this. Tu, yani it means I. Tu here means that I left. So what is bada in this sentence then?
Zarfu zaman.
Yes, zarfu zaman, or we say maf'ul.
Fihi.
Maf'ul fihi. Maf'ul fihi. And what is darsi?
Mudaf ilayh.
Mudaf ilayh. Because this zarfu zaman is having an izafa to the dars that I left after. What after? After the dars. So this after is going to the dars. So what's the third sentence?
ذهبت إلى المسجد قبل الآذان.
Yes. ذهبت إلى المسجد قبل الأذان. قبل الأذان. ذهبت, I went. All these actions are already done. So these are all past tense. All past tense. That's why you will see Zahabtu, I went, ilal masjid qabla al-adhan, before the adhan, before the call for the prayer. Zahabtu. So again, what are the two things in Zahabtu?
Fail file.
Yes, fail and file. Fail is the zahab. Zahab is the fail, and we will say tu is the file. Zahabtu, it means I went. I went. So ilal masjid is muta'alliq, ta'allaka yata'allaku muta'allikan. Muta'alliq, it's connected muta'alliq bil fa'al. And qabla is the zarfu zaman, or you say maf'ul fihi. And azani is muzaf ilay. Example number 4.
Mata zahaba ummuki ilal riyadi ya aminatu. Zahaba qabla shaharin.
متى ذهب أمك إلى الرياض يا آمنة؟ ذهب قبل شهر. So متى ذهب? When متى ذهب عمك? When your uncle left. When your uncle left for or to Riyadh ya Aminatu. So can I say متى ذهب أمك إلى الرياض يا آمنة.
Then I have to say, Ya Hamidun. Ya Hamidun.
Yes, because once we see that we are asking this question to a female. If we are asking this question to a female, so the uncle is associated here with a female. So we will say ammuki. It means your uncle. And once we say your uncle, so your is going to the Amina. Now if I say Ya Hamidun, Ya Hamidu, Ya Hamidu, that time I can say Ammuka. Ammuka. متى ذهب عمك إلى الرياض يا حامد. So it depends to whom we are talking. According to that, the zamir will change. So here we are saying ma mana ammu,
Uncle.
akul ab, huh? Akul
Ab.
akul abbi, akul abbi. So he is, what do we say by akul ab? Brother of the
Father.
father. Brother of the father. Yani, yeah, paternal uncle. So mata zahaba. Why we say zahaba? Even though this zahaba is going to, where is this going? Aina yaud zahaba. Yes,
Ammu.
zahaba is going to ammu. So why I say zahaba? Can't I say
Ammu
zahabta?
is the third person.
Yes, uncle is the third person. Amina is the second person. And we are asking this question to Amina, so we are the first person. So the action is going to the uncle. That's why Zahaba. Mata Zahaba Ammuki ila riyadi ya Aminatu. So once she will answer, now Amina is answering on the behalf of her uncle. So she is answering on the behalf of her uncle. So she is saying Zahaba. Zahaba. Zahaba yani Zahaba Ammi. It's like Zahaba Ammi. Zahaba Ammi ila Riyadi. إلى الرياض قبل شهر. قبل شهر. So to write it in a, we will say to reframe it, it will be Zahaba Ammi ila Riyadi قبل شهر. So my uncle went to Riyadh before 1 month. So Zahaba is the file. Where is the file? Who is doing this action of Zahaba? Yes. So file is mahzoof. So file is mahzoof. We are not mentioning the file here, but it's understood that the uncle went to the Riyadh. Then example number 5.
أقبل أقبل الصلاة.
قبل الصلاة.
قبل I have to enlarge it a little bit. قبل الصلاة ذهبت إلى المطعم لا ذهبت بعد الصلاة.
Naam. So this is a question. This is a question. This is a question. The question was asked here by Mata. Here it was asked by Mata. Now here it is being asked with Hamzatul Istifham. By Hamzatul Istifham. Hamzatul Istifham, yani our harful istifham, that particle of asking question, or by Hamza, by which we ask a question. So قبل الصلاة ذهبت, it's actually ذهبت إلى المطعم قبل الصلاة. So here we are just bringing the مفعول فيه. This is مفعول
مقدم.
فيه. This is مفعول فيه. This is ظرف. So we are giving a priority, or we are prioritizing the maf'ul fihi, the zarf. So we are bringing it in the beginning of the sentence, or we say muqaddam. We are making it muqaddam. So we are saying qabla salati dhahabta ila al-mat'am. So before salah you went to the restaurant. What is mat'am?
Restaurant.
Restaurant. La zahabtu ba'da salah. No, I went. Zahabtu ila al-mat'ami ba'da salah. No, I went to the restaurant after the salah. So here la is harfu jawab lin nafi, because it was asked in a interrogative fashion. So the answer will come with yes or no. So the answer is no for the question which was being asked. Then it is zahabtu, because it is zahabta, because this is the second person to whom we are asking. Now the first person will answer, because if I will ask someone, did you went to the restaurant? So the answer, once he will answer no, I didn't went. So he will say zahabtu. Likewise here it's coming zahabtu. For the zahabta, answer will be zahabtu. No, la zahabtu, I went ba'da salah. I went after the prayer. Now we can see here that here is a table given. Aina zahabta ya aki? Aina zahabta ya aki? Oh my brother, where you went? Then it's here. Aina zahabtum ya ikhwani? Aina zahabtum ya ikhwani? Zahabta is for one person, and zahabtum is for plural. Aina zahabta ya akhi? So my brother, and here ikhwan means my brothers, because once we are saying oh my brother, that time the verb will be for one, aina zahabta. But once we are making for a plural, once I have a group of brothers, that time I'm saying ya ikhwan, oh my brothers. That time I will not ask aina zahabta. That time I will ask them aina zahabtum, because the gathering, in the gathering it's more than two. It's a plural, or you can say that there are so many people. That time the fa'il will be zahabtum. Likewise, aina zahabti ya ukhti, oh my sister, where you went. Likewise, for the plural or more than two, we will say aina zahabtunna ya akhawati. Aina zahabtunna ya akhawati. So uktun is for one sister, and akhawat is for the group of sisters. But once we say ya mutakallim, it means oh my sisters. That's why you cannot see the dhamma, it gets transformed into a kasra because of ya mutakallim. Likewise, we have ana zahabtu, I went, nahnu zahabna, we went. So just here it's like to whom we are addressing the fa'al, the verb will be accordingly. The verb will follow accordingly. Then we have al-kalimatul al-jadida, new words. Al-kalimatul al-jadida, al-kalimatul jadidatu, qabla, ba'da, kayfa, mata, usbu, al-usbu, الشهر, الأذان, الصلاة, رجع, اختبار. قبل, before, بعد, after, كيف, how, mata, when, usbu means week, الشهر means means month, azan means azana yu'azzinu azanan, to call someone. As-salatu means prayer. Raja'a means to return. Ikhtibar means exam. Then we have az-zama'irul munfasilatu. Az-zama'irul munfasilatu means those zama'ir which are munfasil, which are detached, which are detached. Munfasil means detached pronouns. For we have mufrad and lil jam'i. Lil mufradi, lil jam'i, for mufrad and for jama. For mufrad, for one person, for jama, for greater than two. Likewise, now here is the practice given. Huwa talibun, hiya talibatun, anta talibun, anti talibatun, ana talibun, ana talibatun. Then for the jama, hum tullabun, hunna talibatun, antum tullabun, antunna talibatun, nahnu tullabun, nahnu talibatun. So here in this table, what we have to remember, that these are for the third person, these are for the second person, and then these are for the first person. So huwa, actually huma is missing. Huma they have not mentioned, means jewel. Huwa, huma, whom. Hiya, huma, hunna. Anta, antuma, antum. Anti, antuma, antunna. Ana, nahnu. So these are the 14 conjugations for the fa'al. So now coming on to the chapter number 16, Adarsu Sadis Ashar. So this is a very important lesson, and this chapter deals with a new rule. Firstly, we will go with the qira of this chapter, and after that we will discuss the rule for this. So the Mudarris is saying to Muhammad, liman hazihi al-aqlamu ya Muhammadu. So Muhammad is saying, hiya li ya ustadhu. Al-Mudarris, hiya jamilatun jiddan وهذه الكتب الجديدة أهي لك. So Muhammad is answering, لا هي لحامد. So mother is saying, أين دفاتركم يا إخوان? So Ali is saying, هي هنا على هذا المكتب. هي هنا على هذا المكتب. So this is the chapter. So let's go with the translation. لمن هذه الأقلام? To whom does these pens belong, O Muhammad? To whom does these pens belong, O Muhammad? Here, these are mine, or we can say they belong to me, or these belongs to me. Ya Ustad, oh my teacher. So teacher is saying here, Jamilatun Jiddan, they are very beautiful. Wa هذه الكتب الجديدة أهي لك, and these new books, وهذه الكتب الجديدة, these new books, أهي لك, are do they belong to you? لا, no, هي لحامد, these belongs to Hamid. أين دفاتركم يا إخوان? Where are your notebooks, oh my brothers? So the teacher is asking. So the Ali is replying, هي هنا, they are here, على هذا المكتب, on this table. So what you can infer from this lesson, I want to ask you, what is the new thing you can make out in this lesson?
Sir, for if the plural is of non-aqil, then we will use feminine singular, هذه الأقلام.
أحسنت بارك الله فيك يا أخي سكندر. So we say the rule is كل جمع مؤنث. كل جمع مؤنث. كل جمع مؤنث. It means all the غير عاقل, all the غير عاقل, they are one female. All the غير عاقل, except the human beings, except the malaika, except the devils, the shayateen, jinns, they are all, we say they are one female. All غير عاقls are one female, because the zamir, the ishara, we will be using what we are using for one female. We will be using for a group of things which are غير عاقل. The zamir and the ishara will be the same as what we are using for one female. It will be more clear with the example. Now see here. Al-Mufrad means one, and Al-Jama means a group, or you say plural. We say Haza Talibun Jadidun Huwa min Amerika. Then we say Haulai Tullabun Jududun Hum min Amerika. Haza is Mubtada and Talibun is Khabar. This is subject, this is predicate, but the Talib is having a Naat or an adjective of Jadid. So we say Talib is Khabar, wa huwa Man'ut, and Jadid is Naat. Or you say
Nah.
that that is manut and naat. Then we say huwa min America. So this talib, huwa mean he is from America. He is from United States. Now, if we have many students, so we will say, we will bring the ishara haulai tullab, and also the adjective will be jama, because the students, we cannot say haulai tullabun jududun. We will be saying haulai tullabun, no, haulai tullabun jadidun. We cannot say, we'll say jududun. So again, the zamir will be whom, because it's going to tullab. But once we say haza kitabun jadidun, that this is a book, this is a book which is new, haza kitabun jadidun, then we will say huwa min America, that this book is from America, from states. Now if I am bringing a group of books, so I'm one, the plural for kitab is kutubun. So that time I will not say haulai kutubun. I will say hazihi. I will say hazihi. This hazihi I am using for, like I say hazihi sayyaratun. Hazihi sayyaratun. This is a car. Or I will say hazihi mirwahatun. That this is a fan. But see, I am using this hazihi for kutub. For kutub. Kutub is the jama, al-jamu. So we are bringing this muannas. That's why I'm saying kullu jama muannas. That all the gair akil, because kitab is gair akil. So for the gair akil, if they are in plural, if they are in groups, that time we will be using the ismul ishara, what we are using for one female. So انتهى الوقت يا إخوان. الحمد لله الذي هدانا لهذا وما كنا لنهتدي لولا أن هدانا الله. وأقول قولي هذا أستغفر الله لي ولكم جزاكم الله خيرا. غدا سنلتقي حسب توقيت الوقت الساعة 6:30 بمملكة السعودية العربية إن شاء الله تعالى. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.